Our 11 Investigates team reported months ago dozens of sexual assault allegations tied to Cedar Point employee housing during the past 5 years. The city of Sandusky has now stripped policing power from the park security force following our investigation.
But what about the sexual assault reports? Where do we stand right now? Lead investigator Brian Duggar takes a look.
The roar of the Cedar Point roller coasters can only be heard on 4 days a week now in Sandusky. The park has transitioned to its Halloween weekend schedule. The summer season is over. But something else has changed. The employee dorms, according to police records, were a safer place this season.
I'm hopeful, but I'm not sure.
Leanne talked to us back in the spring, telling us she was assaulted after a coworker showed up in her dorm late one night in August 2020. He later returned to his home country of Turkey before police could interview him. But Leanne is one of 29 Cedar Point employees to file a sexual assault report in the past 5 years. Only one man has been convicted in these cases. There were 10 reports in 2021. This year, there were just 2, with the last coming in late July.
It's gonna happen, you know. That place is a party city, so it's gonna happen. But I'm hoping it will be taken care of quicker and more efficient.
And that hope comes from a June decision by the city to take away policing duties from the park.
We try to hopefully...
In July, Erie County Prosecutor Kevin Baxter discussed that decision. Do you feel more confident now that Sandusky is doing all of the policing?
Yes.
During the course of our investigation, multiple women told us they were discouraged by the Cedar Point police from reporting alleged assaults. 11 Investigates has tried repeatedly to get reports from the park. WTUL and sister station WKYC and WBNS currently have a case pending in the Ohio Supreme Court against Cedar Fair, the park's owner, demanding that reports from the last 5 years be turned over.
Get your body cam.
We obtained our reports from Chief Jared Oliver of the Sandusky Police Department. He told us in the spring that prior to the new agreement, his department was supposed to be called to all felony-level complaints.
But if we are called and we go to the scene, then we take over the scene. If there's an arrest that needs to be made, our officers make that arrest. If there's a report that needs to be handled, all officers take care of that report. I can't speak if we're called to every call.
His department has been prompt in turning over reports and being transparent about investigations. Baxter is confident that cases will now be handled better.
Just the familiarity of working with Chief Oliver and the Sandusky Police Department, they've become a really good department. I feel very confident that they'll properly investigate these cases.
I definitely did hear that.
For Leanne, she continues to fighting Cedar Point in court, arguing in a civil lawsuit that the park should have known that the dorms were a dangerous environment. She said she will never return to a place that at one time held so many happy memories.
It's sad because Cedar Point is something I had a passion for, and I had to just pick up and leave, and it happened so quick. So it's like, not only is Cedar Point ruined for me, but like Kings Island is ruined for me because that's another park I go to that's owned by Cedar Fair. So it's like, I don't look at roller coasters the same, you know.
So we can tell you that sexual assault reports dropped significantly this season. What we can't tell you is why. Now, we asked the Sandusky police and park officials to let us know what they're doing differently. They did not respond. So we're going to continue to track the numbers in future seasons and see if these encouraging numbers continue. Reporting in studio, this is Brian Duggar for WTUL 11.